Oh man. Oh my god, why is it always... I hate when it has this echoey thing. And Bruno's. Two interesting announcements. One, I have noticed a somewhat surge of subscribers. Within like 2 weeks, I went from 138 to 145 currently. To those people, if they ever watch this, thank you. I'm extremely grateful, and I hope that you know that. Like, I'm actually extremely grateful for every subscriber. Everyone gets us closer to 1,000. And second of all, I'm sorry if I have not been streaming for the past few weeks. I've been kind of busy working around, voluntarily actually, because I have to pay a lot of stuff off. I have a PS4 and I damaged something, so I have to work a lot to pay it off, and that's been going on. So the amount owed on my PS5 has gone from about $225 to about $150, I think. So I'm getting there. And another thing is that finals is about to happen. So for next week is my last full week of school, and it's gonna be one Monday, and I'm out. So yeah, streaming now. I'm not gonna stream like 24/7. I'm gonna try to stream a lot, but I actually still want to get outside and work and all that stuff. I might get a job. You never know. But that's what I'm gonna be doing this week. I'm gonna try to get onto this Minecraft world. So anyway, I'll save this video, and it was a countdown, and it's called World's Deadliest Tornadoes, and it's about 40 minutes long. And you know it. Ever since this channel's begun, probably at least 2 years before it's begun, I have been in love with the weather. I literally chart my daily weather down every single day. I am not capping, by the way. I have 400 reports. This year I've only missed 1 day or so. So let's begin this.
The mountains to the west, speed based on devastation. The smallest.
Okay, so first we're starting off with Attica, Kansas, May 12, 2004. Fujita scale 2 to 4, multiple tornadoes. Attica, not to be confused with Attica, Indiana. I'm sorry if I have to say this, but Attica, Indiana is such a good place. Attica, Indiana will be a punishment for your vehicles. Like the Badlands, it is the ultimate harsh punishment for your vehicles to see how much torture, of course, punishment, retribution, and hell you can put through. If your vehicle can survive the Badlands, it's a good one. People often go there to ride their ATVs around. Hills, mud, water, and tons of rough terrain will give any vehicle's transmission a run for their money. So that's actually a challenge. Can you survive the Badlands? Because my vehicles have. I'm talking you have to have a pretty good vehicle. So anyway, yeah, sorry about that.
111 kilometers southwest of Wichita lies the small town of Attica, Kansas. Just over 600 people live here. It's a town you could easily miss. On May 12, 2004, a tornado didn't. On that day, the blue skies over Harper County filled with storm clouds. Shortly after 6 p.m., Dan Smith-Heisler heads into Attica.
Alright, can I bring out something? I have a confusion with the Fujita scale. The only problem about the Fujita scale is when you transfer it to third world countries, where buildings are not as structurally like secure, I will. You know what I mean? Because in like somewhere like in like the Middle East or something, a tornado could just like destroy some instantly. Where in America, it somewhat takes a little bit of time. They will destroy them, but that's where it kind of gets confusing because there was a tornado in yeah. Hey. No. Yeah. 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 Anyway, that's like the yeah. Uh, I think I think we should divide the construction up in phases. So right now we're doing the simple phase. Then we're gonna do the advanced phase, which is gonna be involve teleporters. What? I have a hard time remembering. Yeah. That's what makes me really confused is that the Fujita scale is kind of weird when you carry it over to other countries because in Burma, no, it's Bangladesh. That's what it was. There's a very, very relatively unknown area where tornadoes are prone to happen. And the bad thing is that their houses there are not as well built as the ones here. So they're easily able to be destroyed. And the world's deadliest tornado, F5, hit there and caused over about 1,000 deaths. Which is kind of interesting because according to the weather surface, a tornado must be able to sweep a house clean of its foundation, like nothing left, just a slab, in order to categorize. Right. I think so. Well, maybe later. God. We have gone 1 to 2 months without being able to buy Gatorade in a giant jug. Which means that we have to take these little dumbass bottles and pour it into the big jug, which is annoying. You can't really do anything. Oops. So yesterday I watched this video on the Eli Canada tornado. It has the weirdest path. It's Jesus Christ, this is the stupidest path I've ever seen. Like, it's I get a path. Like, come on, I want a good picture of the path. I don't know. I've been playing Treasure for 3 straight hours. So it starts off on this farm, it banks right, crosses a highway, banks 90 degrees left, and then goes and banks right to the south to hit a grain elevator, does a loop-de-loop, destroys the grain elevator again, goes south, banks left another time, and then goes until it hits this road, banks left another time, makes a loop-de-loop, then makes another loop-de-loop, goes south, and dies. What the F, man? This is the dumbest path I've ever seen. It's like F this particular building. This is the... Hold on. This is the dumbest path I've ever seen. It starts... Who? Yeah, it's like, hey, you know what? I'm not really finished with this grain elevator, so it just goes loop. And there's these people catch the video of it ripping up an entire house whole. Holy shit. I've seen lots of stuff. I've never seen a tornado rip up an entire house whole. It threw it and it torn it to shreds. Holy Christ. How? I wonder if it got caught in the updraft because it's a powerful injet. What? So what are you doing? Like, what are you doing right now? It's not gonna be anytime soon. This brand new tower is way better than the other tower I built. I don't know. You want us? Are you like the only one in the stream? You wanna know what's funny? Did you know some of the people that founded BLM took out $5 million to buy a private mansion? apparently I've heard a rumor that they laundered money and stole all of it, and they left. Never came back. Finito. Gone. Christ, like, where'd the money go? Yeah, you want to actually know who you should support instead of BLM? NCAAP. Those people, you know, that's been around since like the 19 effing 60s. CORE. Core. Those guys are also really good. I believe there's good people in BLM, but it's ran by idiots. Most of them literally looted and destroyed shit, and that's why I had a problem. And I hate when people are in... I hate when you say, oh, I don't support this activist group, and people call you like, oh, you're racist. Just because I don't support a group doesn't mean I don't support the people they support. It's a lot of supports in one sentence. Yes, they're literal idiots. I don't support people that, like, destroy stuff. I'd rather just... There's really nothing to see here, man. I need to keep adding. No problem. Oh, there it goes. Oops. I burped. This is the TA building, and I'm building a bunch of offices for, like, group commands, like group commanders. It's kind of interesting. It's not like a player-run office. It's, you know, for each separate division. FAE, ABCA. Well, there's not really a certain amount of divisions currently. One certain, it's spread off the SCB Foundation is FAE, or the Foundation on Anomalous Entities, which hopefully will be headquartered in Hawkington, a town that I want to create. Okay, I have an idea. I have an idea of how I'm going to hide a conduit. Just take it like this. And... there you go. Oh god, allergies. Maybe I might actually, but like I'm just doing this right now. I'll do that later. The good thing of it. I wonder how many hours I saved. I've probably saved at least 12 hours to 24 hours of work already with structure blocks. I don't really want to use them on too many structures. I'll probably use them on things like, you know, roads. And I might use them on gas stations or roads. I don't want to like duplicate the same stupid apartment like 20 times. I want variety. I think after this building, I might actually start building the roads, because when I start building roads, like on the other TA city, when I built a bunch of roads, I felt so confident of where I was going to build stuff. Like, I just took a break, and for like a straight week I made roads for like the entire like suburbs and that stuff. There we go. Hmm. This is one awesome tower in my opinion. Mm, 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 mm. starting to make the ring. I keep watching this.
Did some work for the banker in there. And I told him, his wife, I said, you know, it's going to storm today.
Several thunderstorms form over southern Kansas. One look at these storms tells 30-year veteran meteorologist Chuck Doswell they might be a breeding ground for tornadoes.
One of the important ingredients that produces a tornado that we're pretty sure is the wind at low levels has to change direction and speed. Vertical wind shear.
The vertical wind shear typically spins the air into an invisible cylinder. As the wind speed increases, it rises, the tornado intensifies, and the core pressure drops. Condensation from the dropping pressure builds down the funnel, creating a visible tornado. That's exactly what's happening in the southern Kansas sky. Harper County Emergency Management Director Mike Lorig gets the first tornado warning at 6:45.
And when they start giving us those warnings, we listen and we say, hey, we need to start warning our public from there. We do not know if this is going to be an F0 or it's going to turn into the monster.
In Kansas, meteorologists carefully follow the thunderstorm as it tracks towards Attica.
About 7:25 in the evening, a F2 tornado had made it to ground right up here just on this hill. The path of it was right across here.
As Lorig watches in astonishment, the tornado tears the roof off a home directly in front of him.
Oh,
Oh my God! Oh my God! The whole house came apart.
that's scary.
This act of violence is just one of many. The angry skies over Kansas are far from finished.
We thought, okay, hopefully things are over. We got emergency crews set up for that. And then the storm.
Yes. Where's the accessory? Oof. Huh? Didn't I get so annoyed when people say the megalodon exists because we've only explored 5% of the ocean. We don't know what it is. Let's just think about it. if you actually think out, things are getting smaller. Like, for example, the T-Rex evolved down to a chicken. Pterodons adapted down to the smallest pelicans. Everything is getting smaller. It evolves smaller. Because when you have something so big, it needs to consume lots of food to survive. And bigger isn't always better. But exactly. True. True. What? Because I wanted to, and I saw the potential for a much better country. The old, the old, dude. They're making some sort of COD zombie things. I would join it if you did it like 3 years ago. Eh, I don't know. We need we need to start when we get in there. We need to start doing some money. Like right now, the most bases I'll do is 3. 1 more rig and 2 more to the left to balance. Luckily, I was double timing it on these bases, so it shouldn't take too long. The other thing is, I was going to build a hell like minecart system. I like dividing the hell. And, I will. It'll probably. I must see if I could probably make like a hybrid probably like train station base down there, like at the end of the elevator. I don't know because I haven't been doing this. I've been double timing Terraria. Oh. Yeah, okay. God, my hands were blistered as hell yesterday. I don't know if I really want to do a sky rail. Sometimes I just kind of like it underground. It feels cooler. You get to see the views. I don't know. Brain fart. Unknowingly, I found out this a few months ago. They actually added a bottomless lava bucket and a super absorbent lava sponge. They actually did it. Interesting. Like I've streamed like 20 episodes straight. I have not like diversified it. and I've been really thinking about this country. I don't know. Who knows? God, I love how... I'm so happy and proud of PlayStation for switching their charging to USB-C, the most superior charging port. USB-C Master Race. Get USB-C, use Grubs. Or whatever they use for the iPhone. I don't like anything except for micro USB. Micro USB is for poor people. Oh my god. Yeah, for like the leaders of each board. Don't know. Don't know. There's... Thing is, probably make like a military division, a technology division, a solutions division. And all that stuff. I remember this one Kickstarter that was trying to make a laser mower. Wait, hold on. I have to search it up now. Laser lawn mower Kickstarter. Oh my god. This one did not make any sense. Here's the bad thing to lasers. Can lasers cut grass? Actually, yes they can. There are lasers that are modified to cut metal. Lasers... Now, here's the big thing with lasers. Lasers consume a stupid ton of electricity. In fact, there's these military gun lasers have these batteries, these really special batteries inside them, and that alone can last about like literally less than an hour, even at like some interesting ones. Lasers need stupid amount... Wait, is this actually it? This is it? This is literally the lawnmower. Where's the battery at? You would need like 3 car batteries to like power that. I don't know. I'm actually looking forward to the games I have too a little bit. God, you know what makes me mad? It's like I want to play a game that's as funny as Euro Truck Simulator 2, but it's only on like Windows. Like why is... Yeah. I was building a dungeon base. Oh! Oh! Okay, where is it? You might not believe this, but I found it happened again. I think this is it. I'm sorry if this isn't the video. Hold on. Is this the video? That's a very rare pet. I'm not too sure. Year of Worlds. Did you see what happened in the clip? The clip in the I just sent you, a squirrel got hit with a fallen star in the same world. Paguro Island is the Abbott Agency's primary research island. No, even if I wanted you to, none of my people. It's a tablet exclusive. I need to get back to that. I'm slacking. Well, actually, like the main bases were built on tablet, and the underground parts were built. I just joined it with my PS4. Maybe. Yeah, I for a extremely brief time, I used to be a Fortnite poster, but then like that ended real fast. Some of the old clips you see are just very, very old, like the Tech AR. And C Abbott. People, I don't know how to say it was C Abbott, so I just call myself C-Bot. That's a very old name. You'll barely hear it. My mom started the account. Back then, the main account that I'm playing on used to be the family account. This used to be a family PS4, but then people didn't really care. They still don't care. Yeah. In fact, the P... Yeah, yeah, it is the most atrocious laugh you're gonna hear. It's so damn... Hold on. I was laughing at the Democrat office in Bloomington, Illinois. Yeah, somewhat. I don't know, probably like 17. Oh, here it is. No, this isn't.
Yeah, see, look. There's really nobody working.
This is.
Oh, God. No.
What? 20. I don't know, but do you remember that one time that Alex, like, if I get a legendary, I'll give away my combat rifle. I got a legendary! And and and, and I think I'm like, don't worry, Alex, I'll take that nice rifle off you, like casual. That one part, that clip that I sent, when the clip from 2020, where me and Official jump a freaking Octane, I gas him and we just R9 his heads. Probably. Dude, have you seen the video two adults argue on COD? F Trump, he lost. F you. I had to sit there and endure that. Don't. Oh my god. Ooh. It's all good and all, so you gotta get that lava charm. Please don't. But there is a small little itty bitty way you can get a lava charm. Unlimited, without leaving a world or duplicating. Fishing. Lava fishing. Oh yeah. So when a gnome it'll start chasing you. Gnomes will spawn. Gnomes will spawn in like the underground areas of like the surface. If you can hear like the day and night song, and you're like kind of like under the ground, it's able to be spawned. I have noticed that they spawn a lot in the living trees that you find, or should I say like the giant trees. Dude, I hope Irvin wins. My state is having a governor election, and I want Irvin to win because he's gonna hopefully cut property taxes. He's gonna hopefully cut sales taxes, and he's gonna a term limit, because we don't know. In my state, there's this law that allows you to have unlimited terms, and it's the stupidest shit in the world. Which means if you play your cards right, you can literally cuck the entire state over and over until you actually die. I am not joking. I've had over about 1,200 streams. Probably about almost 1,500. No. I don't know if man. I don't know about a 2021 montage because all the videos are my PlayStation 4, but I will say 2022 might be better. 2020 had a lot of funny stuff going on in it. Live. My what do you mean? It actually might have been posted almost a year ago today. That video took me like a straight 6 months of, like, I had breaks in it, but 6 months of editing. I busted my ass on that video. That I had to cut down over 12 hours. Oh, I don't know what. Jesus. Yeah. Yeah, I was getting ready to, like, be spent. Yeah. God. Another video I'm thinking about posting is just 10 minutes of Sky being a nugget. Yes. Javi, remember the one where I block my teammate and he dies in Apex? I didn't even mean to block the teammate. So, what are you saying? Bacon. God. I love that funny part of the video where I accidentally block a teammate in Apex when they're trying to get into a door and they just get, like, domed by a freaking sentinel. And I'm laughing and I'm saying sorry. Yeah, there was these one shitty teammates I got in Apex. I'm like, you know, I need a friend to play. Yeah. Like, that was when, like, we were pretending being douches towards each other. Yeah. The laugh when I put lava in that one area that you're at is atrocious. That one laugh that where I put lava in that cave that you were digging in is a really atrocious laugh. Dude, my Deathbringer walking video is at 900 views. Oh my god, I feel I because I actually did a really good thing because I couldn't find any sounds of Deathbringers walking, so I just put a video up and look at that, I just filled a gap on the market. Kind of. Yeah. Yeah. What is that? I forgot what. Oh, I forgot what I was laughing at. I'm like, he's gonna get pissed because he's gonna think I just trolled him. But then I'm like, oh wait, he literally did not wait. Have you seen that one video with Prowler spam where this bloodhound starts vibe checking me? I turn around like, or he tries like shooting a G7 at me, and then or no, it was a triple take. He shot like a triple take at me. I whip around and start hosing him with like bullets, and he dips. Loba got loot. I mained Loba because I just love loot. And plus I like supporting teammates. Do you know how many pounds of sand I think I have to remove in my backyard? 12 tons. of sand. I have reduced. I think if I'm right, then I think I've removed at least 9 tons of sand. And like a giant backhoe, I filled up the bucket at least 5 times already. I have removed so much sand because we were having to rip our pool down because it's too expensive to keep it. Plus, I could just go, to a pool somewhere in the deep sea. Yeah. Dude, yeah. I said, hey, campers, do you like existing? I stop them and take their lunch money. Simple as that. I think the second segment of the building is almost done, and I'll be moving on to the third segment, or the top. And if you actually have been noticing what I've been doing with my tower, you'll probably see these giant, like, triangle arches. They're actually A's, and of course, at the very top is going to be a T. I can't find... The what? Dude, the All-Star was not as good. Was not really good. Stop, please stop. All-Star wasn't good, but when you get somebody like within like 50 meters, you will tear that ass up, man. I remember when I said the All-Star was the worst. What is the worst current Apex Legend? No, what's the worst weapon probably from like season like 10? If I have to say it, it sucks to say it, but somewhat the Prowler. And I hate to say it, the Prowler was a great weapon until they removed the freaking spam hop-up. And they replaced it with stupid other hop-ups. I hate how people are like, oh, Select Fire Receiver was really bad on the Havoc. Like, if you kept your distance, you could actually, of course, wreak havoc with the Havoc. It actually just... Hey. Wait, was that one where I went up to the glass of that Wraith and just... What was happening is me and Max were arguing during that round, and he was getting pissy with me, and I started destroying. But I wonder how mad that guy was after I hit those shots while he was on that roof. Like, I just hit like 2 consecutive headshots with the Hemlock. Yeah, when I saw that Bloodhound going into the same building as Max, I'm like, ass? And I started giving chase. Yeah, but you gotta admit, like those 2 Mastiff shots are awesome. Like I hit a sweet 70 and another sweet 50/70 again. And I remember back then during like if you had a freaking like a Mastiff, you could like 120 somebody right in the face, like to the body. You could actually just shit on people with it. Well, back then I really liked Dan TDM. I still do, and I made myself Lord Abbot because I was leader of the Abbot Agency, and I was trying to I was trying to think about like Emperor, King, leader, but I settled on Lord because of Lord Vader. I liked Star Wars at that time. Like, I really love Star Wars. I still do. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Rebirth and a little bit of Apex is probably like the only thing I'd play so far. I think 1 out of 526? Yeah, so what was happening, it was trying to push into me, but the thing is that since players can't be moved, it pushed itself off and died. Yeah, it was a dumbass sheep. So there's this thing on like Family Feud called Fast Money, and you answer 5 questions in 30 seconds to get points. This family got 46 out of 200. Usually most families will get like 150, 130. I bought it. I bought it during the very limited time that it was out. A little bit. Plus I switched to Octane. I will say my most hated legend to fight is Revenant, because when they got us, Revenant is a little bit weak by himself, but homie, when you pair him up with a squad, they will wreak havoc. You literally. No, what? Sorry, I misclicked. I misclicked that. What the F? Effing cheaters. Did you piss him off where he left? Mad question mark. That probably made him furious. Oh my. You want to know something that's awesome? How you really irritate somebody is just be nice to them. I think I've had a few people lose it over me being like kind and nice because they just, oh my god. Yeah. Another time in Call of Duty, I was just in a building with a teammate. What? Um, you really, that didn't really have to be said because all areas are planning to have a light fixture that will be controlled via command node. I'm planning on like, so, nah, no. No, it's gonna be for its own structure. Bathroom. I'm not gonna lie. We couldn't find these cauldrons in my one world, so I like in TA world, so I made a copy in creative. I used the fill command, like replace stone with air, but then replace cauldrons like diamond blocks. And we started destroying it. And I found the cauldrons, went back to the survival world, and destroyed them. I have no idea what happened, but apparently there's these cauldrons that just. This is the last floor of this. So. Of the Are you sure? Are you sure? Because I'm probably about to go to area after I complete this floor. What? Oh. Mhm. Yeah. Another thing I might be hopefully trying to do this summer is I might try to write stories for the TA. Uh, I couldn't decide if I was gonna do it in hard mode or easy mode, but there will be two towns. There will be like a San Francisco-esque town on the left, and there will be like another, yeah, and probably a Miami-based town on the right. Like on the beaches. I was gonna make a port, but I don't want to. I want to make some sort of like San Francisco, maybe like Italian Riviera type stuff. Some like a Latin build, maybe, possibly. I want to do something like that. Port Many towns from the previous game or previous world is gonna return, like Portabate, Riversburg. Oh, what do you mean? I don't know what thing you're talking about. I don't know if is it a small enemy or is it a big enemy? Is it like a midget? Oh, oh, that's a loot tank. If you shoot them, they will shoot out money and guns. Somewhat. Mm-mm. Oh, what? No, not hoping. Well, dude, next week is it. It's the final week of school. Hey, what's up? I don't want to like. Maybe on June we could start the Hephaestus project. Terraria. the biggest, baddest base I will ever conceive, possibly. It will have, it will be the biggest base, and that's the reason why I'm not sad. To do this, I'm planning on going to other worlds in Terraria and just pilfering it for 10. Just, yeah, I don't want to destroy our world for 10. Like what I count is after, like, what's called, I think the rules for my world is that I'm not going to transfer things until I beat the Moon Lord, and I think that's fair. Almost. It's gonna be the. Oh, it's a fictional country. It's my own. It's Abteria. Yeah, it's like, what country are you building? I get that comment. It's not like a real country. It's a fictional one. New Tennessee. You know, I noticed. It's kind of interesting. It's like interesting. Like, you know what's interesting is, like, hold on. Hold on. I discovered a building technique that I really like. And it's very simple, but it's very nice. So what I'm starting to do is I'm trying to take carpets, and instead of making slabs, just build this. It's nice. So, as much as I hate to say it, so what happened? So, once, to make the new TA world, I was wanting to do something interesting. So I wanted to create an island. So then I did. And I accidentally found this island. And then not really, well, it's somewhat of an island. But I found out one little secret. Is that this is somewhat separated from what's called the area. It's almost like a peninsula. So I decided to do it. Oh my. So I decided to build it, and holy crap. Of what? Like when I pointed on it? I don't know, probably Minecraft because of voice crack. Oh, wait, actually, I'm sorry. So I'm planning on building a town called Hawking. It's gonna be an inspiration from Minecraft. It's gonna be an inspiration from Hawkins from Stranger Things, and also it's somewhat gonna be like kind of like a nod to Stephen Hawking, since he was a really good scientist, and I'm kind of like part of the scientific community. It's gonna have like the Hawking. So I'm making like almost like an SCP-esque organization in this world, and guess what? The main area, Site 1, is gonna be Hawkins' lab, like an inspiration, and it's gonna be the headquarters for it. I'll probably build sites across games like Terraria and Subnautica. Terraria would have a lot of anomalous entities. A lot. So it'd have like, containers for zombies, mycelium, nether-related items, end-related items, and all that stuff. You get the gist. I don't know if I'll probably do an SCP mod, but I don't know. So, currently, I'm almost done. On. New Apteria, or a new world version of Apteria, is probably about twice to 3 times as, or 3 times bigger than the original world. Much. TA world. It was made even before the naming thing, because I anticipated it was going to be like the new main world. And hopefully when I build Hephaestus, you're going to look at that lab that I built and say, wow, that was a garbage build. Yeah. I'm sorry if I wasn't farming Flinxes. The reason is I want to get the hard mode, and in my mind, I really want to like get the infrastructure done first, because I want to get the hard mode. So, man, in April, I've realized that my military could be on the very edge of automation due to command blocks and project command breakthroughs. I found out how to make something directional. Mean that basically, iron, when I build things, I'm not gonna make like an iron golem that has like 9,000 strength, you know, like it's gonna be somewhat able to be beaten, but like it'd be hard to fight, like probably like a boss level. Almost. Illinois is not a consistent state. A few days ago, it was like 32 to 34 degrees centigrade. It was it was so hot here that you'd only have to triple the heat to make water boil. Boil. I play Terraria. I play. Yeah. I usually was playing Shear and Attica. No. I will say, I think on maybe Friday, I will attempt a secondary wave transfer. Oh, no, I can't. A little bit of... yeah. No, I can't. I can't transfer COD Cold War. It's a whopping 196 giga. I like, and like, say what you want, I like COD Cold War. You know, I like to shoot zombies in the face. I really want to get Farming Simulator. It's funner than it looks. You can either farm... Oh, it's a multiplayer game, up to 8 people. I mean, if you really want to, you can really just, like, enable crop destruction, and you can roll over it with, like, a roller. Last year, like, on 17, they... You're not actually gonna... You're not actually gonna believe this, but that is extremely common in Illinois. Like, I'm not kidding you. If you look up Bloomington, Illinois, there's some like crops in there because like it's literally inconsistent as hell. Like they're small. What? I'm installing my lighting. I'm actually like literally like less than 5 minutes, okay? You know, I'm not gonna lie. SCP Containment Breach is probably the scariest game I've played. I have been jump scared by that game more times than any other game in my career. And it's not like tryhard scary. I love it because look, I remember when I was being killed by an invisible entity, I put my night goggles on and I was met by a really creepy ass ghoul looking thing known as SCP-966, which you can only see with night vision goggles. And I love how fun I had when I realized that night vision goggles could be put through 914 and they can remove the need for having a battery. Oh, what? Like, I love that. Like, how Containment Breach, it doesn't say, you're this person, this is your goal, get out, or blah, blah, blah. It shoves you in, and it doesn't feed you on the silver product. Like, it just shoves you in, or it basically, it just kicks you out of the nest. And it's like, here you go, good luck. And it's fun from there. Even having a fond awareness and knowledge of SCPs, I still find it eerie to go through that area. How does a redstone lamp work? The redstone lamp works if a signal is activated next to it. It actually works if you do it like this. It'll activate one, however, if it's one away, it won't do it. Fact. Redstone tip. Okay, so I'm going to show you what people might get wrong about redstone lamps. You would think, oh, I can, what's it called? I can place it right here. No, you can't. Thing is that if you actually go here, this piece isn't active. In fact, the redstone on here is feeding this lamp. I probably put down at least 10,000 redstone lamps in my career. I am a redstone lamp hole. I'm gonna put this giant beam. Yeah, you're probably here literally designing a freaking quantum computer. It's literally larger than a freaking Death Star. It does freaking quantum calculations and all that stuff. I love when people make calculators in this game. Almost done here. With the second segment. The very top is going to be a meeting room, inspired off of the meeting room from Horizon Zero Dawn, on top of Pharaoh Tower, or the FAS building. And it had a balcony that I really like, which I'm going to try to hopefully make. Did you know there's this one tower that looked like a telephone that reflected light down to cars, and it would burn the paint off? This build, yeah, I will show you. This build is actually way better than the other build I had, like, last year, or the last, like, 2 years ago. It was literally the same room, but copy-pasted over and over. But I'm taking a little bit of a design. Like, for example, some rooms are copy-pasted, but they are rotated. Like, this is rotated, which gives it a little bit of unique. But these three floors are the best, because I just went all crazy on this one. I just made Labyrinth. How am I gonna get out of their game now?